discretion is advised.
The plague came out of nowhere and ravaged the world. Fever, cough, sores, and death. Once infected, most died within a week. Nothing could stop it. The world did its best. It wasn't good enough. Far from the plague, we are able to provide supplies to the mainland, antibiotics, food, medicine, and tools to keep them and us from succumbing completely. The supplies aren't keeping the plague away like they used to. What's more, they're running out. Our leadership tried to hide this fact from us, but we all knew. Without our soldiers, the Hollow Men, roving bands of savages bent on our elimination, will expand their attacks, tearing down what we build and stealing what we offer. Those of us left met on the havens to discuss what to do next. After hours of debate, we realized that all eyes had turned to a select few to lead. Us. Not because we are able to lead, but because we are willing.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fat and Accident Run-Throughs, and we are continuing on with Pandemic Legacy Season 2. This time, we're in February. If you told us any mistakes we made, we don't know those yet. So we're just...
Have you looked at it?
Huh? No. No.
I was like, where am I in this timeline?
No. Still got to do a little bit with editing, so, because this one says, stop, draw this card, and read the other side during step 2 of the setup on your first game in February. It says if you have not opened 66, scratch the box below, which we did. 66 was that spot. So it looks like it was going to give it to us anyway. So we don't scratch that. Now we got journal entry. Hollow Men are expanding their raids now that our leaders and soldiers have disappeared. Our supply routes, already abandoned, are unsafe. The Hollow Men are working their way into South America, likely looking for one of the labs working on a cure. They are also hitting our supply centers, which means building new ones. We need to find a way to fortify these centers so we can resist their attacks. From the archives, April 24th, year 40. Reports from the frontier havens. Hollow Men have breached them with the help of local population who still distrust us. Sending security patrols, but it might be too late. Not sure how well we will function without a full network of havens. Nearing the end of our projected timetable with no cure in sight. We're going to start having to dilute supplies or abandon supply routes. So, let's just keep that shit over here. Keep drawing. Draw and read the other side of this card. New priorities. Destroy the following objective. Recon North America. Babe, have you ever put one up yet?
No.
There you go. Destroy that objective. Destroy it. Glory. Oh shit, that's it now.
I'd be like, you told me to.
That was the wrong one. I think these scars are available for us. Unfortunately, like, huge rule mistakes in legacy games can actually ruin the whole experience. I know people who haven't even finished the first season because of mistakes they made at the very first game. Like, just a rule misconception, or that's pretty much that, will just make it unplayable as well. So, well, alright. New objectives follow. We still need to complete 2 objectives. Remember to place supply cubes in the stockpile as shown on the projected calendar on the board, 33 for February. Also, as you complete months, you can cross them off the projected supplies calendar on the board to help you keep track of where you are in the campaign. Oh, so we can mark those off if we needed to. So that's that. New objectives. Recon 1 unknown region. We place that up there.
Easy.
Connect 2 cities to the grid.
Easy.
After reading this turning point, place it into the game end area. Give us the tools and we will finish the job. If you have lost 4 games in a row, scratch this box. So, just put that in the game end area. So far we have, if a city ever goes to 0 population, we will open A in 12, and if we ever lose 4 games in a row, then we open that one.
So all we gotta do is recon and connect.
Yep, or actually, it technically didn't tell us to destroy that, so I think that's mandatory.
Right.
So we still have to build 3 new supply centers and do one of those 2. Okay.
Yeah, because they did mention in the lore that, or the
story that
we need to rebuild our supplies.
Yeah, they keep getting destroyed. Fuck you, Hollow Men!
So they distrust us, so they'd rather trust the raiders?
I guess.
So
the guys handing out free supplies and trying to coordinate humanity, or
hey,
these douchebags.
so in the first one, the government was the one sending out the infections.
Yeah, but we can't trust the government. Everybody knows.
But we're not the government. That's the thing. So it could be that people view us as the government. So we're giving free supplies that could be, infecting them. So the Hollow Man are I don't know, but that could be why. What does it say? Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in February. All right. So that's that, and we are good. Oh, I start in Hawkins. I can't reach.
Temple of the Sun.
And then.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
Lenny starts there.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
God, calm your ass.
Golly gee whiz.
Okay, so you gotta produce. You got to produce. All right. Well, which unknown region do we want to try and?
We'll pop those produce supplies quick. I'll pick them up, you pop them, and we'll just get rid of them.
Right? It didn't say anything about putting in San Francisco and any of these. I wonder if it's. We put in Chicago. Oh, I wonder if we put these in because we can't get to those cities. Yeah, we can't get to Atlanta or Denver.
Yeah, until we create the routes.
Until we create the routes. So that's why these aren't in there. Because Chicago is. So actually, so
where are the places?
So we can still get to LA and San Francisco though, because there's no sea routes to them. So actually, put these 3 on Chicago, and then
You just saw the harbors.
these 3. Yeah, that's why. So then these 3 on Washington. I think. Does that look good?
Well, this symbol is
Right. Well, we're missing 3 because we're running out of supplies.
So can you take one from Jacksonville and then one from Washington and put them on Istanbul?
We could.
That way it's not completely naked.
Istanbul.
Alright, so that's good. What was the actions, the new ones?
We can search and we can. I don't
Spend
remember.
2 establish a supply line. Spend 2 supply cubes to draw a straight line from the center of your city to the center of another city.
Oh, so that's how we're gonna do that. Okay.
And we do it with a marker.
And we do it with a pen. Do you have a pen on you?
Where's the pen I gave you?
It wasn't working, so I got rid of it, and I'm alright. So.
Sounds good.
Alright, now we can start. So, well, you guys are really close to Cairo.
I hate Cairo though. So
What here? So we'll just start with me. How do you? Spend 2 supply cubes to draw a straight line from the center of your city to the center. That's what I was looking at. What the specifics are with that action. Use a pen or marker. The line must be straight and cannot cross water, unexplored areas, another city, or another supply line. When you connect a city to the grid with the supply line, take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them into the player discard pile. Take the matching infection cards and put them into the game end area. You cannot do the sail action or charter boat action across a sign. Boats can't travel over land. Oh, okay, so here's what I can do. I can grab those 2 cubes for free, and go 1, 2, 3 and draw a supply line into Atlanta. And that would already get us one of the 2 new cities we need to connect.
Okay. Sounds efficient.
As I rip up my table. Because then I'll spend those 2.
Oh, the red one is absolute mandatory, right?
Yes. But we can't do that one right now. You 2 have blue, so...
And then the yellow is just if we...
Right. Or we can hope I get... how the hell are you supposed to... How the hell are we supposed to recon 1 unknown region? Oh, we need 4. We need to do this one next, because we can't do these right now. Especially this one, that's impossible, because there's not 5 different yellow cards.
Okay.
And there's not 4 different, you only have 3. So we could do this one with 4 yellow, and then open package 5. That would be our unknown region.
Sounds good.
But it's not going to help us to do both of those and then try and do that one as well. You know what I'm saying?
So I could try to gather the yellow cards because I can hold 1 more card than all of you.
Okay. So do we want to recon first, or do we want to build our...
Well, we can't recon unless we build a supply center in that space.
Okay.
So we'll have to build a supply center here and then get 4 more yellows to go there.
Ew, that's rough.
It is rough.
I'll do it.
So I'm going to go ahead and do
So
that.
we have to be really conservative with our yellows.
Correct. So I'm going to take these 2 for free. And then I'm going to take a big dirty shit. Fuck me.
You did. What
Oh
the
my god. I'm so mad right now.
Little do you know, Seth actually had a stroke.
I'm stuck in this fucking shitty ass chair
There you
because of
go.
the stupid camera. So anyway, for free,
Hello,
then one,
viewers.
two, then
Why
two.
don't you make the legs taller? That way it's skinnier.
It is taller.
Like real tall.
It's as tall as it can go.
What?
So yeah. Anyway, so that was for free, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna get rid of these two to draw a line to shit. All right, Atlanta. Yeah, fuck me. Fucking do it. So it needs to go from there. Yeah, yeah. He didn't really do it right. He needs to go to the center.
See, all the way in the middle.
Yes, all the way to the middle.
Oh my golly gee.
There.
Wow.
So I'm pretty much fucking stuck.
My goodness.
Which means that, where are they? Oh, there's only one Atlanta for some weird reason. Alright, so Atlanta, put that in the game end area. Boop. And then this is going to the discard pile. There we go. That's how we get them, because there's 2 yellows here. Oh, but that still doesn't get us our.
Oh, so we
Oh, yeah, yeah,
we can
so-
search Atlanta now.
No, because this is in a discard pile. We don't have it in our hand to search. So move that connect 2 cities up to 1. Anyway, so that was it, and oh my god.
What'd you get?
Sexy.
Oh, that's gonna be this game. So increase the infection rate marker by 1. Draw the bottom card and remove all cubes from that city.
That's okay.
Hopefully it's not
New York.
So there's that,
Okay.
and then shuffle all
So we got
those.
2 New Yorks. We got 2 Cairos.
You know, I actually was setting this up and I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna draw an epidemic the very first turn.
Right.
And I did. You know what? Just go me. Like I don't know where I get it. I don't know where I get it. I think it's just years of experience, a high IQ, and my Christian faith just, take me as far as I want to go. And I did. Bend it. Now we know. Alright, so 2 cards. From the top, it's New York.
Jacksonville.
Cool.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, there's one right there.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, that's not right.
San Paulo. Okay,
Alright.
not a bad draw. Not a bad start. We can recover.
Alright, babe. It is your turn. I'm useless. Where am I? Oh, I was in Jacksonville. Oh my god. There we go.
So moving is really what I don't know to do. Like, I know what I want to do, it's just moving. It really doesn't take that long to get to Sao Paulo.
So what are you wanting to do?
I want to help with finding the recon
Okay.
and building a thing down there. 'Cause I'll-
So you need yellow cards, which I seem to have the most of.
so I can come to you.
You can pick up the supplies for free, pump out more supplies, pick those up.
Yeah, because he needs, I'll pick up the supplies for free because he needs 2 cards. He needs 2 cards, sorry, he needs 2 cubes to be able to use 1 less card to do a supply.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's right.
I will take
Oh,
this.
that's why you're wanting the yellow from me.
Yes.
Well, I'm not in Lagos or Sao Paulo at the moment.
Oh, that's right, I can't. Oh, fuck.
You can just, that's what Dr. Freewin's good for.
Oh, you said you wanted to.
I did, but then I was like, well, spitting out fucking cubes. Eventually, I feel like he's going to start being a lot more useful because the more we dwindle, well, actually, no, he's going to start being a lot less useful because he won't have as many cubes to spit out.
Idiot. Why would you keep him?
I don't know.
Okay, so, well then, did you want to meet me down
I mean,
there?
We could meet down there, and I can give those to you. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Maybe
You
I'll
can
draw
take-
2 yellows.
That's true. So that was for free. You can actually go down to Sao Paulo and spit out some, deliver some supplies so Sao Paulo's not going to get hit.
You can pick up those others too.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do then?
Well, I can produce supplies, pick those up, and then I'll probably
That's a
sure up.
one-time use card though. I don't know if we're going to get any more. Do we want to spend all the produced supplies early on?
Well, I don't
It
have
was
to
just a local
use-
Oh,
production.
do the local one?
Yeah, we don't have to set the. We're not.
And we can hold on to her since she's got the bigger hand limit for
Yeah.
like an emergency. Fuck, drop supplies.
Right.
And hers have multi-uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no. One of them only has one more use. Yeah, just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
So, yeah.
So you
That
want
was
to?
free. So go down there for 1.
You want to pick these up for free?
Free, so I'm still at 1,
2.
2,
Dropping 2 would be 3.
3. And I'm gonna keep those 2.
And then for 4, you can supply one more just to hold more for later. Eh. All right. Well, now we know we're not getting an epidemic anytime soon.
Oh, you.
You'd be surprised. Here's one right.
I really thought it was. It scared me. It's a rationed event.
Oh, okay.
It really scared me. I saw the green and I was like, oh.
I was like, that's impossible.
Oh, but I did get a yellow.
Oh, hey, we actually got +1 more production because we won the game.
Did you give that to us?
No.
What do we mean?
The game end stuff. If you win the game, you get a +1. So we actually had 5 we could have spent.
Oh. Well, we'll let it roll over.
What, 5 extra?
5 points. We only spent 4
Oh.
at the end of our game, and it says at the very bottom +1 if you won the game.
Oh.
Which I didn't give to us. I forgot.
I got the extended forecast, draw, look at, and to rearrange the top 8 cards of the infection deck. Put them back on top.
That'd be pretty good right now.
Right now?
Because New York's there's 2 New Yorks in there and there's a Jacksonville in there.
Well, let's do it. It says play at any time, not in action.
Okay.
Do it.
1, 2,
I'm here to win
3.
it in the first part of the month.
Right?
And watch V for Vendetta and go to bed.
There you are.
I'm like super tired after today. And after eating all that
I don't give a
food,
shit.
Like,
We're talking about pandemic right
I'm
now.
so sleepy. So there's a Cairo, there's a
Business.
London. Excuse me. There's a New York, there's the other New York. Did you already do this, Devin?
I didn't really like separate them out.
Oh,
I just knew there was 2 Kairos and 2
I was like,
Yorks.
they're very in order. Okay, so Cairo, London, New York,
So-
Chicago, Istanbul, Tripoli.
Put New York and the 2 Kairos at the end. I feel like this has happened before.
Okay.
Right? I mean, hopefully we can, well, we don't want to put the Kairos right next to each other.
But
No,
we
probably not.
alternate, like we do the single event areas first.
Right.
Like do a Chicago to Istanbul, whichever's stronger.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago, Istanbul. Then we'll do the Tripoli, London. How's London doing? London's
London has
fair.
2.
So
And then we do a Cairo, New York. That way, by that time, I should have made it to. That'll let me do Istanbul and Cairo, and then I can port over to New York and buff it up with my extra movement.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm saying this out loud in order. So first, wait,
I
no.
was like, you have this backwards.
Okay, so yeah. That's at the bottom.
Yeah, you put them backwards.
That goes
Yep.
basically just brings it up. New York.
Do we want to do a system-wide production early on? Because I feel like it's going to get harsh.
Right. See, that's
And these do kind of clog it up sometimes. And I mean, I know it's just a one-time use.
Right. I mean, because you destroy them so they don't come back.
Mm.
And,
It's
and
like we don't
those will come, well, yeah, because then you put supply cubes based off their production, so I feel like they'll save our ass. Here, let me see it. Let me see how it reads.
Okay.
Since all of our havens are empty, it would fill all of them up with 3.
Right, but see, the way I read this is that you're not pulling them from the stock. So our stockpile dwindles as the game progresses. I'm wondering if we do this, that it doesn't pull. Oh no, it'd have to pull from our supply center or from our stockpile. So we could. I'd like to hold on to them a little bit longer than February and have like 1 left and realize, oh shit, we need those. But I
I'd
don't
say about 1 per game.
Well, yeah, I mean, we ripped 1 up last time. So, okay, so you got your 2 cards, so.
Ready?
Yep, so now we need to infect.
Chicago.
So, yeah.
It was like Tripoli. It's like I just put
I was
them all
like,
on
what?
over.
Istanbul.
Cairo.
Okay. Alright, Devin, now it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm the traitor.
Probably. This is who you are inside.
boys never quit.
Okay, group vote. I feel like a system-wide, or this early on,
And what is the
might
system?
help out a lot.
So what's your plan with the system wide?
Well, it just puts more available
Right.
in the sphere. So as we move about,
But you're
trying to procure our cards and swap our cards.
You plan on protecting Cairo right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you did a local, which would be your action, and pick it up for free, you can spread it out to me, and then I can deliver it to Istanbul, and not have to make it as far. You know what I'm saying? Because it would only take me 2 actions or 2 movements to get there to the Temple of the Sun, and then I can do my courier to deliver supplies to an adjacent space.
Was I not getting your yellow cards?
Yeah, because we're not going to get in Istanbul for a while, so yeah. I can buff up Cairo.
So,
No, we'll just do the local for now, see what happens.
Worst case
Okay.
scenario, I have 2 in my hand, so.
right.
Give me 3 in my free pickup.
Yep.
Boop. Okay.
Do you want to deliver 2 to me? So then I can head over and, I think it depends on, with Kat and I, how the draws are gonna go.
That's pretty much how this game goes.
Right.
Well, it
Because
depends
I don't
on
want to
the-
do another thing like last month where we're chasing each other, like, and you never, like, you'd have 3, what if you never draw a yellow, and I start drawing yellows, and it's like, fuck it, and so we're making him do all the delivery work, or we're trying to meet up and give information. So it's like, at this point, I have more yellows, and so we can just see kind of how it goes with that.
So you're wanting to head all the way over here?
Well, I was thinking, if you deliver those to me, I can actually support New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're right, there was only 1 Istanbul in there, so it won't get drawn for another 6 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good there. But New York will, and everywhere else is good. Cairo will get hit, so you need to. So if you funnel 2 supply cubes to me, I can move and save New York.
Yeah. What were you planning on using your 3-4 cat? I know
I
the 2 for
yeah.
the
Other than
variability.
that, I could really just, if I have extra actions, probably just take 1 from the stockpile each time and just hold them up until I need to eventually deposit them somewhere. Like if I move away.
Well, I was gonna
from-
borrow 1 from you, that way I can
Oh, yeah,
put
take 1.
2.
If you need 1, go ahead, take 1.
I can put 2 on Cairo and then give you the 2 for New York.
Okay.
And the Istanbul's not gonna be drawn again for
Because I
at
could.
least 3 more draws.
Mhm.
So,
Because it's just the 2 that I need, so if you need 1.
but New York needs to be strengthened immediately.
Which I can do without actually moving.
Okay.
I can, yep, because of my courier, I can do 1 adjacent location.
You take 1.
Liquids. Okay, so my free move,
Oh yeah.
and then my first action.
So I wanted to use Lenny's ability as precisely as I could. Like, I didn't want any downtime for Lenny. He's on a mission. He's got to fucking do it. He's going to save the world.
And I will sack an action. And then I can free.
Thank you.
So I just have second action. I mean, I can actually. I have the third action. Fourth action would be to produce supplies.
It's not a bad idea.
So I can move over here. Fourth action to produce.
Alright.
And let's see how my card draws. Blue!
Blue!
Another one of these.
Damn it. Fuck, now you have a yellow. And then so we know what those 2 are. Should be,
Tripoli and something else.
okay.
Let's see here. Tripoli, London.
And London. Yeah.
You dropped it.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so, so let's see. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to supply, and then, I'm gonna do a deliver action for free. So I have that's 1 action. 2 actions, sorry, I supplied. So 2 actions, and then I'm going to supply again, which would be 3, and then I'm gonna do a deliver, which would be my 4th, but I can do it between adjacent cities, so I'm gonna put 3 on New York. We put those on New York. There we go. That was a productive turn, I
Yay.
think. I saved those
You
areas.
saved the day.
And I got a Washington,
Washington.
and I produced supplies, so... Well, good. Good. Okay. Yeah, and then 2 cards should be Cairo, New York, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, New York. Cairo.
Alright. So we're good. Alright, babe, your turn. Let's see, well, you have London, you have London. You both can meet in London and trade. And then, well, yeah. I want to, because we have to build 3. And we have to do that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but yeah, that's the thing, is you're the person that makes it way easier.
Mm-hmm. And we already learned from last time that doing it without me is kind of...
Right. So, because I mean, I fucking have a shit hand right now.
Right. It's just I wish you were down with me. Because I could take both of yours.
Well, no, because I have Sao Paulo and Lagos.
I could take your Sao Paulo.
You could have taken Sao Paulo, but I needed to buff up New York
I guess.
and Jacksonville. Fuck you, Jacksonville.
I guess if you know, it's okay if you don't want me to have the yellow cards. You can just... If you're secretly the traitor and you want us to leave, that's
I
okay.
wouldn't be surprised. Well, I am Rain Man, so.
What? Rain Man wasn't a traitor.
It's, God damn it.
Well, let's see.
I mean, here's another thing, is you can, he has Jacksonville, so I can somehow get Jacksonville from him. Fuck you, Dr. Freewind, I knew we should have kept you in here. Give any 1-player card to a player in your location, so we still have to meet up at AF. It's just one of those things where you always want what you can't have, and right now we could use someone else's ability, and we can't have it. And it just sucks.
Go with your gut.
I know, right? Well, I wouldn't have been able to strengthen Jacksonville and New York if
You could wombo combo him with the Miss Administrator, but then our supply
Our
reduction
supplies,
would
right.
suffer.
Wombo combo.
Yeah, it's just okay. So what if? Because now this side is getting fucked.
Right.
It's okay, I'm here. I'll save them.
Devin has you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Well,
I can't think of anything other than fucking.
so how many we got on Jacksonville? We got 2.
There's 2.
We got 3 on Sao Paulo. So let's see if
I mean, she can pick up 1 from Sao Paulo.
so we want to try and get her the yellow cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I can't think of anything to do that other than hey, waste your turn and stay there.
So it's your turn.
No, I'm
Her
sure
turn.
there's
And
some,
she's on Sao Paulo.
there's something I can do. Like
Okay.
I can supply, for instance.
That's true.
So let's hold on to that, right? Okay.
So what you could do, like if you say pick up 1 cube from Sao Paulo, pick up 1 cube logos, produce that way. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of redistributing resources because I could just move
You
them.
can pick these up for free, right?
Yeah.
So
So
what
like she could pick 1
So
up,
what if she
go
picked
to
one up for
logos,
free?
and then
Well,
you
no.
could.
What if she picks 1 up from Sao Paulo and goes 1, 2, 3 over into London and then drops it off and kind of reinforces London because you have a London that you could then give her.
I don't want London.
But we still need to build 3 supply centers. Even if, yeah, we need to do the one in yellow because we want to do the recon 1 unknown region, but we still have to do the 3 supply, because this is a hollow men. Freaking douches.
I thought they were the zombies, but they seem pretty sentient for...
Right, yeah, no, the zombies I think died off and then the plague came after. 71 years later.
28 days.
No, 71.
By 70.
It's in the rules.
What if they didn't know what a year was anymore?
You know, at that point, I mean, I don't know. That would be my suggestion, that she takes 1 cube and kind of reinforces London. That doesn't waste her turn because then you go over there on your turn. Give her London, We could hope she draws something better. Hopefully no black cards, and hopefully it's yellows.
Those are the ones I'm getting.
So that we can kind of, probably, honestly.
I mean, if it went the way it went for me last time, I got no good cards.
Right.
If I recall.
And then...
So, we want to do that? 71.
You know what I'm wondering? I'm
Wait.
wondering if, can we draw supply lines to... Oh, we can't cross seas or anything.
Yeah.
Or another supply line.
Correct.
Or, cannot, oh wait, where is it? Must be straight and cannot cross water, unexplored areas, another city, or another supply line. So could we do the Temple of the Sun up to London? Could we do a supply line that way?
I don't see why not.
You only need 2 cubes. From the center of your city to the center, oh, I guess the Haven isn't a city. So I don't think we can actually ever supply these. I think it has to be inland areas to get there. So I mean that one seems so fucking easy to do, but you know what sucks about doing that?
Which
it means
one?
that the supply lines, it means we're adding more infect cubes, which means we need to spend more cubes to go onto those cities. Right now, because Atlanta now exists, which means whenever we put in supply cubes for the next game, we have to focus on Atlanta as well. So it's going to be one of those things where we won't have enough cubes to supply all the areas that we find.
Right.
Technically, it's an objective. It's not mandatory, so who knows?
Right.
I wonder how good the search cards actually are. Like, are they going to be like amazing abilities that will prolong for the rest of the game? Are they one-time uses? Are they just, hey, fuck you? My guess is on the latter because it's a pandemic. But that's my vote. With take a cube for free, move up to London, drop it. That'd be 4 actions. You can get her London, and she gets closer to having blues and yellows.
Let's do it then.
Well, let's see, how many actions would it take me?
It would take you...
Well,
It would
I
take
still want to enforce Istanbul. Yeah, so that'd be 1 action.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I got a free move.
Oh,
One.
then we would be able to do it.
So 1 action.
So hold on,
free
is that what we're
move,
doing?
2, 3,
Hey,
trade cards.
I don't know.
it's your turn. I'm not going to dictate what you guys
You
want.
guys were talking while I was out of the room. I don't know what you're talking about now. I heard.
The same thing.
Oh, I'm just
Then
drop
yeah,
this
I
cube
said
in
yes
Istanbul,
before.
and then I can still meet you at London and give you the card.
Move her up to London, and then drop that off on London.
Boop. Come on, good cards. Yellows.
2 Sao Paulo.
Oh, that's sexy. I like it.
You know, I'm just going to give you Sao Paulo, so you have 4 Sao Paulos.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be nice.
2 cards.
Oh, right, New York and Cairo
Oh
again.
fuck, what is it going to be?
It sounded like you said no babies,
No whammies.
no babies. No
Oh
babies.
my god.
What?
Our realtor did the exact same thing that John Mulaney was talking about. You know, this could be a nursery.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like, just, you know, Windsor, that has a lovely park.
Yeah.
And if you're not thinking about it, and I'm like, we're never
No,
going to
just
think
school
about it.
systems.
Oh, yeah, she's like,
yeah.
it has a great school system, you know, if you guys aren't thinking about it. And I'm like, we're never going to think about that. Pretty much shut her up almost immediately.
Well, I mean, because she didn't know. We've never. It's not like.
I know, but it's just like, why do they do that, you know? There's this great area for kids to be molested.
It's just
in
what they
Windsor.
do. It's,
It's a selling point. A lot of people, because if we were thinking about it.
I mean, 90% of the people around here would.
Right,
So-
but it's like, you know, I know I haven't seen any kids, but, you know, if 5 to 6 years from now, you're thinking of school systems, it's like, what? No.
Because she has no clue. Like, there's no way for her to know that we don't want them. We never talk. It's not like we're like, by the way, we don't want kids. It's like, okay. Well.
Well, you think that we gave her all our criteria at the
One.
very beginning, you think we would have been like, oh, school system is very important.
Seth is going back to elementary school, so I want him to be in the right.
Okay, and then I guess we'll get you London,
Thanks.
France. I can see your underpants.
Yeah, just
We have
shit my
a-
pants. No. Oh, good!
We have a set.
Hey, look!
Don't do that. You're gonna move the cubes.
You can trade immediately. How handy is that?
Woo!
Oh, sexy dick. Well, epidemic, so
All right.
move that up first.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no
It's gonna
whammies.
be fucking some shit.
Boom! Sao Paulo. Well, hey, that's gonna be the hot spot here soon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how our cards look before we get started. We still got the 2 Cairos, the 2 New Yorks.
Oh, it's gonna be about time, man.
We've got Sao Paulos, 2 of them. Everyone else is singular. So, Cairo, New York, Sao Paulo are our danger zones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why is it New York?
It's always New York.
I know,
every
right?
time.
Fuck that AIDS-filled city. Will you hand me that epidemic card so I can throw it out the goddamn window?
I don't know what I hit it on, but I hit my fucking ankle bone on something just now. And
You want me to
don't
cut
feel it? You want me to? I thought you
Sure,
meant
you
like
mean
you want me
cut
to cut it.
Yes. This is a legacy
I
game.
guess we're going.
Right there. Right on the refrigerator.
Shouldn't have done that.
There you go.
Should not have done that.
They're upside down. Yeah.
Just let them.
Ready?
Yeah.
New York.
I can't reach them.
Boom.
Yay.
London.
Alright, that wasn't bad.
Coast always gets fucked.
You know.
Well, it is all coast. I meant this coast always seems to get
Right.
fucked.
Alright, so my turn.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm no help to any of you at the moment. What if? Okay. Okay.
You never moved your gaming table downstairs, by the way. I had to do it myself. I almost
No, I
broke
didn't.
my back in half.
Yeah. Right. Well, probably because you lift with your back.
I didn't know. Well, no, I didn't. I picked it up pretty.
So. Okay.
Well, let's see here. So,
All right. So
she's
what?
gonna get another London. That's awesome.
Perfect.
So you.
So okay. So what if? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, for free. Go to an adjacent area. Re-strengthen New York. So that's 2 actions. I'm gonna go up to Washington for 3. Get rid of Washington to sail down to Sao Paulo.
Where it should have been the whole damn time.
Sounds good to me.
You know it sucks though.
Atlanta's gonna get fucked.
What?
I'm not gonna go to Sao Paulo. I'm gonna go to Lagos because if we draw Sao Paulo, it'll most likely get a plague cube, which means my turn will start, and
You don't want to eat.
I don't want to fucking do that. So at least she can get down there, hopefully.
I guess.
Oh look, I got another Washington.
Hey.
Rationed event, One Quiet Night.
We love that one.
Yeah, we do.
One Quiet Night is the best card to get. You avoid all your problems in that one quiet night.
Okay.
Two cards.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Chicago!
It's up there.
Little babies.
Right there.
I'd like to go back to Chicago.
No whammies. Boom! Istanbul!
There we go.
Alright.
We are like running dangerously low.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like we're just. Alright, so that's not too bad. Babe, it is your turn. You can take London
So
from
yeah,
there.
I'm taking London. So that puts me on my 8 limit.
Mm-hmm.
Do some supplies, chica.
Right.
I think
Don't swallow your drink on the way.
it was all foam. I think a system-wide production
Yeah.
is needed now.
Oh, we're gonna do it now. So should I use this one because we don't want to completely.
It's the same either way.
It's,
Do whichever one you want.
Well-
because what if I'm just saying we check off all these boxes and we just keep drawing the ones that have been checked off.
Well, no, those
We
get
wanna
destroyed.
split it. Oh, we rip it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
it
said
reduces
there
your
were-
likelihood of getting a local production.
I thought we just couldn't use that one
Mm-mm.
ever again. Oh, that's
Says
some
once
bullshit.
the boxes are checkmarked, says at the bottom. When this box is checked, destroy this card.
Oh, what do you know?
But you have to do it in a haven.
Hmm?
You have to do it in a haven.
Oh yeah, or a save. That's right. So she took it, which is 1 night. So she has 3 actions left.
Yep, so you can move over to Heisman and
So I
She
can
wouldn't be
if
able to
we
get-
wanted to do the system-wide one.
You'd have to go to the Hawkins lab.
that's
And do
Hawkins.
You'd have to go to the Hawkins lab to do it.
No, I wasn't talking about.
Okay.
He said something about Hawkins.
Oh, no, I was like, Heisman?
Oh.
It's like Heisman? A Heisman lab.
My handwriting is
I don't remember us changing it.
pretty bad. Okay,
System production.
Back to you. What?
I said you'll have to go to the Hawkins lab.
right. So I'm already at 1, right?
Yep. So
1.
moving would be 2, production would be 3, and then you wouldn't be able to.
Get down to you.
to
So I already picked it up and then 1.
You're pretty much setting him up to spread out a shit ton of.
I mean, I
Even
can
if I
can do the system production and go from there.
I don't
Because I
think
get that free move to get there, then I pump it,
That's true.
then I just pick up and distribute.
So you think she just goes to Sao Paulo, but that risks her getting exposed
I'm
as
going
well.
to Sao Paulo now?
What do you need? Oh no, never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah,
the
never mind. Then yeah, 1,
stop.
2, 3. We were talking about Sao Paulo this entire fucking time. I went to I forgot I had Lagos. I went there so I wouldn't get exposure.
I don't care about you.
I don't give a fuck about Lenny, that freaking Downey.
You love Lenny.
God, no wonder he got shot. Well, he got shot because he murdered.
Do you want to use the ration of Ben?
On
The Cloud9?
accident.
Do you want to hold on to it?
Oh, I was like, he got shot on accident? But yeah. Well, no, she was screaming, and bitches need to die when they scream.
Lenny just didn't know.
God, it's such a good movie.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen it other than.
I'm sure your dad
that
has made you watch
scene.
it.
I was gonna say, no, my dad doesn't make me watch movies. It's just more or less he's always watching a movie and I'm just normally there.
You say you want to use this?
I mean, it's early, but
Can you strengthen Sao Paulo or Istanbul? Well, Istanbul's already been drawn. That's our only Istanbul. Sao Paulo has 2. That's really... Oh, and Cairo has 2.
So if I get down to Lagos, I won't be able to take it from you immediately. You'll have to give
Chicago
it
and
to me.
Atlanta.
Right.
Well, then let's just do that for me. Let's just get down there. Cause
And then you'll have to come here and
we
build.
really, I know, yeah, we really need to do that. We're really close, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And who knows, maybe you'll draw another Sao Paulo.
I bet you I will.
Fucking wild.
What's the other one?
Istanbul. Oh, I'm at a max. Should I just get rid of my produce supplies?
Get rid of one of them, yeah.
But then I'm gonna have to get rid of something else.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God damn it.
Right?
Yeah, we need you at both, get rid of both your produce.
Or should I just get rid of Istanbul? I don't know.
Mm.
Or are we gonna start? We're gonna start
We
running
still
tight.
have to build 3, which is
Yeah.
always good. It has to be in each one. But you're about to get rid of...
So get rid of both produces?
Yeah. What do you think, Devin? Get rid of both produces so she holds more and gets a blue?
Yeah. It's better for her to have more cards, and
Well,
we both
it's-
still have one for emergency local production.
Right.
There you go, buddies. There you go.
Alright, 2 cards. Unless you want me to use this right now, can you reinforce areas that matter? Can you reinforce Sao Paulo?
Sao Paulo.
So, yes, you could. You would free move, action, 1, 2, 3, and then 3
We've
down.
got Istanbul in trouble, Chicago, Atlanta.
Istanbul's not in trouble because we only have 1 Istanbul. It's Cairo
True.
and Sao Paulo that have the 2.
Okay.
Oh,
I
and
mean-
Chicago. I forgot Chicago.
I mean, okay. Free move, produce, 1, 2, 3, drop.
On Sao Paulo, which saves us so whenever she goes down there,
Yeah, I mean, since that's kind of our current objective,
mhm.
and you said Istanbul wasn't a threat, and Chicago, Atlanta. Yeah, it was Cairo and Sao Paulo and New York.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Chicago's, oh yeah, we just drew Chicago, so yeah, it's those 3. So you need to save Sao Paulo.
Okay.
So
Can do.
I will
Sounds good to me.
I will play this so we don't draw for her.
Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, here I go, I'm doing stuff, and...
Are you doing the system wide?
Yes.
Okay. So I will put those. I wonder if Haven's always, or if you can build a supply center in, no, yeah, you have to build it in the city. There's 3 that you're immediately going to pick up anyway,
Yep.
and then 3 on Temple of the Sun. Did we discuss if Dark Souls was your favorite game?
It is.
It is?
Pretty well accepted. Dark Souls, well, you know, just
Dark
the
Souls.
From Software games in general, I'm just in love with. We got the Bloodborne, the
Have you
Dark...
played Neo?
Neo?
Yeah.
The
Samurai Bloodborne?
version?
You know what, I haven't played it, I can...
I have it.
Why I like Dark Souls. I'm sure anyone watching this channel is familiar with the franchise. Just so atmospheric and just the right amount of misery with the rewards of success. The first game, the first playthrough, best gaming experience in my life. And, you know, praise the sun.
That hasn't played it.
So, and then there's my 1, or then there's my 1, well, okay, 1 to produce.
Yeah.
And
then moving.
1, and then so I'm at 2,
And then 3.
3, and then I can...
Dumb. I wouldn't put all of them.
No,
Put
We
all your
really
eggs
wanna-
in that
Okay,
basket.
who wants what? I could do, like, you want to do 3 and then I distribute the last 3 to you
I
guys?
think, yeah, 3 here and then distribute 3 to me.
Okay, sounds good.
Then I can go somewhere and protect. Okay. So now here's 2 cards. Oh!
Oh no!
So we had, I think it was 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah, that was pretty stable.
I'm
I knew New York had it, and then,
I'm pretty sure it's 2.
and Atlanta and Chicago didn't have any.
No, they didn't. Well, Atlanta we're safe from right now. It's Chicago. And
That looks
I think it's 2, 2, and 2.
Good enough.
Come on, good cards. New York,
Awesome.
Jacksonville.
Okay, we need to meet in Jacksonville because she's about to build the research center, and then I can go down there and I'd have the 4 cards to be able to recon.
Boom.
Is your eye okay?
It's doing the thing again.
Damn, dude.
What thing?
You need eye drops.
Yeah, well, it's just all the alcohol in my hands. I feel like
from
Aw.
that in my oily face.
Gotcha.
So,
Just right on my open eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 cards.
No whammies. Jacksonville.
Okay.
Okay, good. We're doing good. Sao Paulo. Look at that.
Awesome. Alright, we have eye drops.
I was about to say we do. They're not very good, I don't think.
It'll fade here in a little bit.
Okay, so my turn. You don't need Lagos. Well, what can I strengthen? I just need to get to Jacksonville,
Yeah,
honestly.
get there. That's
Hmm.
priority number 1, buddy.
And then, because you're about to go down to Sao Paulo and build. Okay. What if? Okay, can I go 1, 2, 3? Damn! I was like, I need that free move. That would work for me.
Okay, we'll take you off on this side drops.
Okay, yeah, good. They're downstairs. Hidden away.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well,
Put a damper
they're
on
also
the game.
no, that's okay.
No, it's fine.
If you need it, you need it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're gonna be like.
I have some in my pouch in my house.
She accidentally grabs the alcoholic eye drops.
Oh,
Oh shit! Why do you have these? Okay, so you don't need Washington for me. See, you two got a really good system with your 2 New Yorks and 2 Jacksonville. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to sail to Washington. What do you put me on? So I'm on Washington.
Why are you so destructive?
I don't fucking know. I'm
Because
stuck
you're
in this.
trapped.
And then I am going to, so that's 1 action, supply for 2, and then immediately do a deliver for free. I'm going to do it down in an adjacent city, which is Chicago. So that's 2, and then I'm going to move down to Jacksonville and then deliver. So that gives me my 4. And then here's another epidemic. Oh, actually not at all.
Sexy.
Awesome. So and then 2 cards from there. So I think we're good. Unless it's a double Cairo.
Tripoli.
Okay, so it's
Okay, we just gotta get over there and don't.
Yeah, we just have to run back over there.
Yep. All right, babe.
Okay, will you move me down?
Yep.
And I'll give you 2 cards. All of my Sao Paulo and Lagos.
Yep. Awesome. And then we need those 2 supplies as well.
Nope. I'd like
So
to
that builds that. Awesome. Thank you.
keep- You are a girl.
So that was 1, 2. That can go up on the supply center.
There you go.
And then, okay. So that was 1, 2.
Well,
She can fly or it's not fly, damn it, it's sail to Istanbul. But that'd be 3 and she wouldn't have any cubes to be able to.
I could get.
well, that's easy to get. I mean, I'm gonna traipse up here.
You need to meet me in Jacksonville.
Oh, right.
So I can recon.
Do I need to supply? Like pick up a cube from the stockpile?
Look, I'm not even sure if we're supposed to recon again. I'm guessing so because of all the other options there, but we did it last time, so it's like, do we have to do it again? I don't know. So with what we have now, we can actually, well, yeah, with the cards we have now, we can actually win. Because you have 2 New Yorks for her to be able to build in an area, and then I just need 1 more black card to be able to build that. That would be our 3. But then I'll also have the cards from Jacksonville to recon. So we can do everything with the cards we have. It's just a matter of how we're gonna do it.
Something feels suspicious.
Well, we don't have a lot of supplies out.
We've had no incidents.
Well, we've been keeping track of that really, really well.
And we're about to win.
Well, I didn't say that.
Just lights on fire.
So because does he still have 2 actions left?
What was I? August 1, 2.
Well, no, moving was 1, and then building a supply center was 2.
How was moving 1 if I came from August?
Because you moved
Because
1.
how did I not see that line? God. I didn't even make it. Okay.
So you have 2 actions left, which sucks because you need to get to New York.
I can only make my way downtown.
Make my way downtown, walking fast,
'Cause
eating
I
ass.
can make it up to Haven and be very, very close to New York.
Right.
And I mean, why not? Why, if I'm not doing anything else? Because I could draw blue. You know, shit's not out of the question.
And all you have are London's.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then
So maybe I should just move up and let's just cut to the chase. Let's just do it.
Can't think of anything else.
How do we feel about that?
So we're just gonna let.
Well, she doesn't have to supply cubes anyway to do it. She couldn't get there even if she
Right.
wanted to.
I ain't got shit.
She technically sailed to Istanbul, but then pulling up a supply cube still wouldn't allow her to put it down. But Istanbul hasn't been drawn. Cairo will get hit, but I plan on building it in Cairo, so the plague cube and the supply center would
Okay.
negate each other. So have her go to Hawkins' lab, and then
Also, before we forget, I need 2 cubes on me.
that's not hard to do.
Okay, so how am I gonna
And
do
even then,
this?
no, you wouldn't, because he has 2 New Yorks, so you'd have 5 cards.
Yeah, as long as he's there with me.
Right. Alright, so put her up to Hawkins' lab. There's 2 cards.
There's my 2 blues. Oh, son of a goddamn
And
hooker. Oh,
it wasn't even a blue.
that was not
So
even-
epidemic, increase that. Now we're drawing 3.
Gross. This is
And
gonna
which
hurt.
one is?
Triple E.
So there's that. Move the incidents up.
Okay.
Why with the boots?
And maybe
So,
epidemic.
so 2 Tripoli.
Oh yeah, this could be a bad time.
Yup, it's mostly everything else is singles, but we know we have a Cairo impending. Yeah, so pretty well 1 on the coast each. Istanbul is gonna take a hit.
Well,
Tripoli, yeah, those yeah, they're gonna get hurt. So Apollo's strong. Jacksonville's good, but yeah, Cairo, Tripoli are danger zones.
mm-hmm. So,
Istanbul's going to be drawn.
how many Istanbuls are in there? Just 1.
Yeah.
Just 1 Istanbul, yeah. Let me cut it. I'll do that right there. Alright. There you are. 3 cards, so I'll just grab these 3 plague cubes.
Jacksonville, lucky.
Okay, never mind.
Chicago.
Yeah!
Come on. Tripoli, there it went.
So we got 2 there. Move the incidents down.
Clearly, it could have been worse.
It could have.
This is just 1 location.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so I need to go to Jacksonville.
If we want to recon that area.
So then when am I supposed to get New York from
At some point.
Eventually.
So, I mean, we can try and circle it around, but I went to Jacksonville specifically for you to meet me there.
Yeah.
He's done a good job.
So-
of meeting us.
This is gonna, because she only needs 4, so you can actually sail to New York for 1, and then move down to me for free. So you'll still have 3 actions left.
So sail to New York and move to you.
Yeah, because you only need to give her 1 more card. And then, so you'll sail up there, then you can move down to Jacksonville for free. So that's 1 action.
Okay.
And then, so you have 3 left, which means you'll have to give me both Jacksonvilles for 2.
But it's For the greater
2, so it's 3 actions.
Yep, so you have 1 action left.
Just produce, I guess.
Produce 1,
Yeah.
and you can distribute out.
Yeah. So,
Give it to her.
Yeah.
She's gonna need. Alright. And I mean, we still have 2 events left, so maybe they're in there. Oh well, there's that, and okay, cool. 3 cards! God, this is gonna be bad.
Istanbul.
Move that. Okay.
Cairo.
Move that.
Oh, that's way over there. Last one. New York.
Okay. Alright, my turn. So, 1, 2, recon. Yay! Alright, so, recon with any 4 yellow cards with a supply center here to open package 5.
No!
That did say, okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't 6.
Oh!
Alright, package 5. Ooh, what the fuck? It's like I can't even get the cards out.
Is it mustard?
Alright, so, lid. Maybe we'll get some sweet ass,
That made me think of Patrick and SpongeBob. The lid, the lid, the lid, the lid.
Alright. Recon report. Labs. There were laboratories looking for a cure. A cure. Things didn't seem to be going well. Our leaders were tight-lipped on the subject. Do these labs still exist? Common rumor on the Havens is that they are all far to the south. Perhaps one is here. Is it still working? Have they made any advancements? Right now! Open the following doors if you have not done so already. Alright, so there's 2 for me, and then 2 for each of you. Okay, so 67.
Okay.
Nope.
Got it.
Got
Probably
it.
the area. Got him! Cool.
Probably.
Alright, so this is... Okay, I was like, why is this weirdly like that? Okay. Gonna have to add this on. Ah, okay. I was like, what happened? So this is going on like this? Yeah, I think so. Where's 20S
20S.
and 80W?
There's
So,
20S.
so like, and then 80, so it's gonna be like this. Okay, actually it's gonna be, damn it, get the shit out of my way. Okay, 20S and 80, like that, did I get it?
I think so.
No, it needs to be perfect. It needs to be perfect. Dang it, you bumped me, you worthless piece of
Oh,
shit.
I'm a bumper.
Did I get it? Is it perfect now? No! I'm fucking stuck right here. Okay. This is fucking stupid. Wait, actually, I think I got it. Yay!
Right.
Alright. So, whew, and then now we got J. Oh. We already opened J.
What? What was J?
I don't remember. Oh, I think it was a rule. 23.
Oh, that should be. No, we were open 23.
Did we?
Yeah.
L.
This is,
Already did that
this
one.
isn't fun anymore.
I know, right? That's fucking dumb. And 39.
Yeah, we already fucking opened it.
Okay.
Apparently we did well, I guess.
I guess. You have connected the new city, Buenos Aires.
What?
Buenos Aires. Oh, it's right here. It's
Where?
connected. Like that. So, add the player cards to the Buenos Aires to the discard pile. So right there, and then Buenos Aires, so there's that. And then unrationed events, strategic reserves. Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game. It's destroyed after use, so Cool. Cool, so that's how we get more.
I figured there had to be a way.
Add the infection cards to Buenos Aires to the game end area. Put the other player and infection cards included in this package into the reserve. Pagoda. Yep, all these are getting moved over here as we start connecting more and more. Yep. Lima, Santiago.
Some of these names are like nostalgic now. It's like,
I know, right?
Lima!
Oh, Pagoda. Remember how we spent 30 minutes trying to save Pagoda? So there's that, and then we got more character abilities.
Ooh.
Outrider. You may do the recon action with one fewer card.
I didn't think ever in my life at all that Pandemic would have nostalgic elements to it, but apparently it does, and I enjoy that. That's how you know they've made a good game.
That's really good. Foreman, when doing the established supply line action, spend one fewer cubes. You no longer need two. Facilitator, once on your turn as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location. Oh, okay, so you kind of get Dr. Freewin's ability. So those are there. This goes into the reserve.
It's pretty valuable. We might have to cash in our winnings for that one
What do you mean?
at the end of the game.
The facilitator one?
Yeah.
Right. That
Art.
costs 2. Finally, give the strategic reserves unrationed event card to a player and add it to their hand. Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
here, you seem to have the fewest cards.
Let's do it!
I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so that was the second recon report. Yay! It's so nice that I have that on there perfectly. Like, it looks like it's part of the board now.
It does, it looks very
It's
nice.
just like,
Alright. Okay, so, right? It's so
it quiets the
nostalgic.
demons for a second. just a minute.
Alright.
When you said Santiago, I was just like, oh, the memories.
Yeah, I know, right? Back when life wasn't shitty.
No, the bad memories.
So that was 2 actions?
Sure.
Was it 2 actions?
Why not?
Was it 2 actions?
I can't remember.
Well, let's see here.
Let's just
You
cut
did the
it.
action.
No, it was
recon.
3.
Okay.
It was 3 actions. Life is about to be awful.
Yep. 3 areas fucked.
Okay, so you were gonna meet up with her.
So do I just go to New York and just wait?
No.
Yeah.
That's not a thing anymore.
Then what do I do?
Well, hold on, it's still my turn, so let me think about what I want to do.
Well, you should have.
I'm gonna do this.
Ah.
And no, actually, so it was 3. So I'll need to do the system wide.
To do it.
Oh no, I don't have to move. I can, so
Yeah, if you're in a resupply center.
yeah, but I still have to do the system wide to be able to fill that up and that up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want me to do that? It's a one-time use. Because I'm not filling up Temple of the Sun.
Right.
I feel like the one-time uses should be saved for when like all of them are empty.
Right?
But
God, we need supplies.
Right.
And we can't be taking exposures. That sucks. We're grown attached to our characters.
so it might be a.
I know, right?
It might be a desperate situation where it's like, well, for the foreseeable
Well,
future.
I can blitz to Cairo. I mean, I can.
But the thing is that we need
We're
to
waiting.
stay.
We're waiting on you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it
Bye.
because, so 3 here, because Kat is no longer going to New York, she's going to Cairo.
Correct me. This is true.
And I got
Oh, this one gets 2 as well. Supply
Oh,
centers
fast. Yep.
You go lay down a center over there. I don't need to do it.
Well, no, you're going there to save it.
Well, I'll still save it, but I'm just saying, you go come with me. We got
3
a
cards.
center. It's
And we're probably going to lose right here.
all guys. 3 balling. Yee!
It's Apollo.
Okay. So we're not going to lose right here.
London.
Okay. That will outbreak if Tripoli gets strong again.
We see it's not.
Alright, babe, so it's your turn.
So should I go to
Pick all those up for free, please.
I don't want them.
No.
I have better things to do. I just like lay down. Like, what are you doing?
What? Let me see that discard pile, please. Let's see, Cairo. Okay. We only had 2 Tripolis, I believe. So, put that back. Discard Cairo to sail there for 1 action. For your second action, drop 2. For your third action, move to Istanbul.
Wait, please. Can I reach it?
Boop! And then for your fourth action, drop 2 more. And we just saved our ass.
We just saved
It may seem like I'm, you know, bossing people around and telling others what to do and kind of just playing the game by myself, but god damn it, to survive in this harsh world, someone has to take charge. And unfortunately, that's me. Except she's going to become exposed.
Aw,
Poor
you
Lenny.
guys. Oh, that's okay. Lenny hasn't taken enough first exposure.
I hope those are all the same.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I bet you there's one card with a scar on it.
It's like a death on the first exposure.
Oh, it turns out you're a fucking pussy.
Oh.
Well, see, the thing is I have a hunch that they're not all blank. Like, everybody has
I think they're
like a
different.
preset constitution, I bet. Well, they got the Cairo and the Lagos. Well, that is not helpful.
Okay, 3.
Sapalo.
Be truthful, I fucking dare you.
Cairo. Good. New York.
Stop it.
Indoors.
I'm sure that's what our people are singing.
Take it away, Penny! It was the
Okay.
most beautiful. It was Chip, Penny, and used napkin. Or used tissue.
Okay, so my turn now. Let's see here. What do I want to do?
You can move here for free. You can pick those up for free. You can go to Cairo. I just
certainly
realized
can.
I can't get to Cairo on my next turn.
You. Traitor.
So let's see here. What do we? You're wanting to go build in Cairo.
That's, well, I guess it doesn't have to be Cairo. Never mind. I can get to Tripoli.
Yeah, it's you can get the trip. Yeah, so Tripoli's fine.
You know what's disgusting about that though?
Hmm.
Taking exposure. Yeah.
I'll have to take an exposure.
I think we're all taking one for the team today.
We'll see.
It's time to get 86!
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Andy Dick, let's get out of here!
Okay, Smokey. Let's do some stuff.
I need a cigarette.
Me too.
You know the best part about looking at places today was the cats.
Smoking ass.
Singing the cats.
Taking it in the ass.
Smoking ass.
What's smoking ass? So yeah,
So I want to meet. So I want to give. Well, we can't meet in Cairo. So I just want to resupply Tripoli. I mean, I could resupply New York. I mean, I don't really have any cards of value right now.
Oh, you know
that we
what's
can
gonna happen?
exchange.
Actually, if I build there, it's actually gonna save Tripoli.
Right, it'll even out its
Yeah, because
population.
it doesn't matter how many are
We need to
there.
build in New York.
Did you
though.
put the remove 2 plague cube event in here?
I mean, it was in the piling it. You remember I
Yeah,
was the
I-
one I asked you the question about.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because so we still have that to draw, which will be good.
No, it's safe.
So maybe if you draw, you can use it and save her from exposure.
Yeah, that would be neat.
You won't save me, but that's fine.
So, mainly, I mean, New York's risky. I could, let's see here, I could.
We need Dr. Freewind. Fucking name.
All of our names. Where's Karen when you're here?
God, she's being useless. She's being the office gossip.
I'm no gossip.
Yeah,
So what's a greater risk right now, New York or London?
New York. How many New Yorks are in there?
So we've drawn one, we got 2 New Yorks, so we've
So
already
we're good.
blown through our New Yorks.
Yeah, and I
so
think there was
I'll,
only one London. If I'm
so
not
I'll
mistaken.
protect London. Okay, so I can do my.
But we still have another. Oh wait, do we only have 2 Kairos cards to worry about, or was it 3?
Well, what happened was we hit an epidemic. Okay, we got 2 Kairos out.
Then we're good.
So Kairos.
Tripoli's done, Cairo's done,
So-
so we're safe. So with
Yeah,
London.
protect London. So I can do my free. Go over here, and then 1, and then there's my 1. Then 2, and then 3, and then I can dump.
Dump 3.
Yeah, and then
Give. Well, actually, dump 2. Dump 2 in London. dump 2 in London and give me 2 and then give her 2, so I can kind of save some areas. I think that'll be a solid. So then she can actually start making her way down to London, and maybe if she builds in London, she'll raise its population.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 cards. Hopefully it's not an epidemic. If it's not, then fuck. Where the fuck are those events?
They're
They're at the goddamn bottom. I know they are. All right. So 3 cards.
Triple E.
You're kidding. How? What? That doesn't even make any sense. How there's? Why would that be a 4th?
Because they threw you off, like I said.
I mean, it doesn't really hurt us. It just removes the Cairo.
Yeah, there was just the 2 triple E's. Fuck. So what happens?
So that happens, and it removes the cube from every area. So now that's gonna. I mean, unless Cairo's, I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Washington.
Okay. I could have sworn there was no more Triple E cards. So, pretty sure this game just makes cards. It's magic. It's not even, no, it's not magic. It's demonic.
London.
Okay. Alright, my turn. So, oh yeah, so I'm there. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 builds our second one. So there's that. I mean, we just need to build 1 more. Anyway, and here's my 2, and then it's an epidemic.
Did we ever build our second supply route?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not that it's super hard to do. But
Right, we wouldn't win anyway. We have to do the mandatory one. So I drew an epidemic. So raise that.
Just tap for a
Bottom
reason.
card.
Because we did.
Yeah, so we know we did it.
Yeah.
We tap him.
Jackson.
It's a moment of pride
Okay.
when you get to tap it.
And then give me those. I will.
Your blessed shuffle.
Right.
Well, gee, maybe if we bum rush it, we can build a third research.
We
center.
literally need 1 more.
Just 1 fucking more.
What, you need 1 more?
She needs
Blue. The same.
1 more blue to be able to build it. And she can't get it from you.
I'm gonna have to rely on my own instincts. Actually, no, yeah, never mind. False alarm.
We're drawing 3. There's no way we're. Yeah, Jacksonville, New York is Cairo, Tripoli.
What really sucks is that I really wanted to do this in 1 go.
I don't know who the fuck was saying this game is easy. Well, I do know who, but they're clearly mentally ill. Or they're cheating.
Clearly mistaken. So there's just 1 more epidemic, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we have 2 more events that I don't know where the hell they are.
I mean, we can only survive.
3.
This is gonna get ugly. Tripoli.
Well, that puts us over our
We
incident,
lost.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Because that would be 1 there, which would cause it to go up, and then it would take 1 away from Cairo, which it can't, so that's another cube, which means we lost.
Yep. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yep. Yep, there's the ration event, and then the drastic measures.
Super
Damn.
because we're at the bottom. Nice.
So, hey, at least it ends immediately, and I don't take a scar.
That's
I
true.
don't take an exposure.
That's true.
So, all right, well, game end. Game end stuff.
Yeah, with pandemic, how do I put this? You can have so much, you can manage all of your supplies so well, you can do so great, but there's still an aspect of luck of the draw, and that can just fuck you up, just like Tripoli.
Just move all this bullshit out of the way. Alright, adjust population.
Sticky.
Tripoli doesn't, so it doesn't happen. Istanbul is going down to 2. Put that on there. Cairo's going down to 2. I think I can get that one on there. Okay. Sao Paulo is actually going up to 5.
Cool.
What a thriving city it's become. Apollo is the place to be.
And that was it for adjusting population.
Okay.
Let's see. Check the legacy deck. So this one. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in February. Open the following door. 34. We probably already opened it.
Nope, I have it.
Okay.
Old boy, new stuff. Come on, good stuff.
Rocket launchers.
You can rocket the disease.
For no reason, just rocket launchers. Okay. Game end upgrades. Permanent supply centers. Put a permanent supply center. I'll just let you read it. There's a lot.
Yep, for 3. Put a permanent supply center sticker next to a city that had a supply. Apparently, I can't read it either. Supply center in the just played game. During setup, add a supply center to each city with a permanent supply center sticker. Permanent supply centers do not count towards objectives to build. What the fuck is the point then?
Well, I was about to
Well,
say
whenever you do like a resupply, it hits the supply center too.
Fuck that.
It's like an
I know, I thought it like counted towards the objective.
Yeah, I don't see why it doesn't. It should.
Because
That's fucking dumb.
Permanent supply centers clearly is
I'm
not.
not spending 3 points on that.
I know. Not until later, I'm sure when it's.
We got more events. Yep, we got hidden stockpile. Take up to 6 supply cubes from the reserve and add them to a location counting a player upon. It worked the first time. Take 1 ration event card from the discard pile and play it immediately. Extended time. The current player gains 3 actions.
Oh, that's nice. Extended time.
Alright, resolve cards in the game end area. None of those.
None of them are zeros.
And then
4 games in a row, no. And then all these go back to the deck.
We'll go in there, yeah. Spend production. So we have how many?
We had that 1 extra that we didn't spend last time, plus however much we get.
Right. Oh yeah, I don't think it rolls over, but.
Well, it should because we didn't use it. And we didn't know what.
Okay, so we got.
Why wouldn't it roll over?
Because game end. It was for the last game. So. We got Lima. Yay! Oh yeah! Sao Paulo. Oh wait, that's up. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Yay! Santiago.
Wonderful.
And then Bogota. Okay. So we have 5 points to spend.
Cool. So, I'm thinking that card exchange is pretty sweet.
Once on your turn as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location. So it's not give.
Yeah.
So we have 5.
I mean, we could combo that with Little Winnie.
When?
Right.
Or Karen the Administrator can pull you and then take your card.
That's true. That's not a bad one.
Karen's not good for anything else.
Right. Or Dr. Freewind. Once on your turn as an action, give any one player, so he could have the give and take.
Oh, that would actually be awesome. For Dr.
Wouldn't be too bad.
Right. So so we have 5.
Well, we had a 4th player who could just play Lenny, so we could have free wind out.
Right. Yeah, that's the shitty part. Of playing with 3, but I feel like it'd be way worse.
Right.
Okay, so I see. Okay, so we're actually calculating the cities wrong. It's only cities that are connected to starting havens by sea route or supply line. So we kind of cheated a little bit. It doesn't count these yet, so we actually have 1, 2. That's why I didn't mean to mark all those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we actually have 12. So we have 4 points to spend.
Plus that additional.
No, because technically we wouldn't have had it because I miscalculated the number of cities we had.
I see.
So,
Okay, so we have 4 to spend.
yes. What's the date? The 5th?
It is.
Okay.
Ooh, kitty cat.
So Seth stayed as Rain Man.
Yeah, what else did we do?
Yeah. Cat was who?
Lenny.
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 And then Devin
86.
was 86. And we lost. And we have how many cities on the grid? How many did I say?
12.
12? Okay. Alright, so we have 4 points to spend. Do we spend 2 of them on the give-take, the facilitator, and give it to Freewind?
Give and take.
Here's the thing, if we give it to Freewind, who can give and take cards, then that means we wouldn't necessarily need Lenny, because we have a free-flowing supply of cards. Or we could give it to Karen, who can pull to her and take the card, because it's any card. Yeah.
She can pull you. It's.
And then
She
technically,
can move anywhere.
or if we wanted to, we can do the Outrider. You may do the recon action with 1 fewer card, which means we can do this area. Because if someone had Jacksonville, Lagos, Sao Paulo, and Buenos Aires, then we can do that. Or we can fucking spend 3 points, I don't know where it went, to place a permanent, where the fuck did it go? A permanent,
Supply center.
yeah,
One on Sao Paulo. I mean, that's just 5 supplies. Bam!
that's true.
Right there.
That is true. It'd be nice if I knew where the card went.
And then we can just always keep building on Sao Paulo and turn it into our, like, capital. And then have, like,
Metropolis.
9 supplies when you use the action.
It would be nice if I knew where the card went for me to build them.
It's somewhere down there.
Like, I really don't know where it went. Oh, it's right here. It's right in front of me.
Good. Facilitators just sound so goddamn nice.
Right? I mean, that's 2. And we have, what did I say, 4?
4,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they all have their bonuses.
But who do we give it to is the question. Freewind, who can give and take? That'd be kind of a swap, which means we wouldn't need that event card that allows you to do that.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
Or
yeah.
Karen, who can pull and take it.
But we're not really using her.
Right.
So I vote no for Karen.
Okay.
I mean, he can take cards. Like, does he have to take it on his turn, though?
Once on your turn as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location. So they still have to meet up
Yeah.
to do it.
Right. But then it's like, you're not limited. You can trade in Cairo, you can trade in
Right.
anywhere, as long as it's his turn, and he can really get some stuff done, and
Right.
that'll frees us up to
Or
more
do we
focus
wanna-
on supplying.
Or do we want to say fuck them and start boofing?
Boofing.
I was going to say buffing and boosting. Boosting up these people, so he's no longer just the deliver guy, he can also take cards from people. In areas. Or do we give it to Lenny? Who can, hey, I need 1 more
it's
blue.
cheaper, and he can take cards. He can take my card.
You know, honestly, if
And
we're
he's
talking-
already buffed once. I mean, bigger hand size, and he can take cards.
If we're talking about giving Lenny the take, there was one time where I could have taken, Devin was right next to me, I could have taken a card from him and I could have built that.
Right. Oh, we would have won.
Yeah, I'm pro Lenny.
Alright.
You've convinced me. I'll
So-
take it.
That is, there you go. So that's 2. We have 2 left that we can do. So what do we have? We can, if this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time. That would be 1. If there are 2 or more supply cubes in the city when the city card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. We can make sure an area doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, put some of those on fucking Cairo, New York, because they just keep getting fucked.
That's true. Tripoli got hurt really bad this time, but we built a supply center there. As an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile. Of the same color. Okay, so... Yeah, do we want to do 1 lockdown and 1 well stocked on Cairo and
Yeah, shit.
New York? So put lockdown on which one? Which one? New York?
Yeah,
Okay.
New York's on the fringe.
And let me see a New York card.
I have one over here.
Yeah, New York, and then Cairo's dropping. Okay.
Then you want Cairo?
No, it's the Cairo will go on a player card.
Okay.
Okay. So there's lockdown. And then, yeah, well stocked. There are 2 more supply cubes in this city. When this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. Oh no, these will go on infection cards, so yes, I will need a Cairo. Alright. So that was... So that was all of our points. And if you lost the game, then we play it again. Our rationing level will increase by 2, and then we clear up and start over. So guys, we're gonna start over and do February again. So yeah, that one. Well, we are now doing second game in February because we lost. Yay! All right. Let's see. Who do we want to go first? Oh, we need to infect the city. So reveal.
How many cards?
9.
9 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, 1. Did we shuffle this?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Lagos, London, Istanbul, Washington, Jacksonville, London,
I mean, I did shuffle them.
London just got fucked. Tripoli.
Okay.
Well, hey, now we really have to guard London.
Yep. Alright. Alright, and we changed up a bit. Well, we just changed me to the administrator. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do some simple. Okay.
Simple addition and subtraction.
Okay.
Oh, did we get in on the havens?
Nope, but we're about to. Doing a produce supplies action. So 3 there, 3 there, and 3 there with you guys. So that's 1 action. I'm going to move to New York for 2. I'm going to pull Cap to me for 3.
Wait, you can pull me.
I'm the administrator.
I thought you could only move you 1 space closer.
Once on your turn as an action, move a pawn to any other pawn. And I'm going to give you New York.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's my 4. Come on, no. Okay. I was like, alright, 2 cards.
Here they come.
Here's London.
Lagos. New York.
God dang it.
Black.
Alright. Okay. That was my turn.
That was Seth's turn.
I thought that was a pretty productive turn. So, I don't know what Cal wants to do.
Well, I mean, there's not much I can do.
There's a lot you can do.
I'm just waiting on cards.
Well, in the meantime, there's a lot you can do.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I don't want to dictate what people do. So, what do you think you should do?
I'm clearly focusing on blue.
What ability did we give you?
I can I can take your London.
Yeah, just
Oh.
take it.
Yeah.
Just as an action, take
Actually,
it.
so here's
I'm
where
a
you
taker
could,
and a giver, so.
We got a combo going
yeah,
now.
so actually, so what you could do is pick up those cubes for free in New York. And then, actually put those back. Put them back! You can supply twice. So you can take these 2 cubes.
Okay.
And the reason why is so we don't leave New York bare.
Right.
You can take London from me.
Okay.
And then build in New York.
Drop money.
I know, right? Like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss.
Look at that.
You looked at it.
I did. Very intently for a minute.
Alright. So that was that.
Wow, what's the supply center down? Righteous.
That worked out.
Yeah.
There you go. It's gonna be a double epidemic.
It's just one epidemic. Fuck that pen. You're not there. But then I got.
Oh shit!
Wait, do we have a penny or anything?
Hold on.
Spit like all over the table.
Straight up blood. Well, increase that. And then draw from the bottom.
What card could it be? Washington.
Alright.
Alright, let's protect London.
Alright. Give those to me.
You want some?
Yeah. Alright.
Well, I can gear up and dump everything on London.
Yeah.
And then
We're
I
still
can-
only drawing 2. Anyway, no, I don't have any coins on me.
What the fuck?
Just scrape those. I know, I
I know
forgot.
there's a penny downstairs on the washer. It fell out of your pants.
do we have to search though to
Yeah,
scratch them
yeah,
off?
it's the action you have to do is search, which
Where is Buenos Aires?
scratch off on the city card in your hand if
No.
you're in the matching city. Buenos Aires is right down
Oh.
here.
It's down.
It's a ways away. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. God, Karen's so fucking sexy.
Right?
Who needs makeup when you just have a full face red woad? That gets my dick hard.
Alright, on top of lay deck. You know, I mean, London, like, do we really even like
We
London?
need London. Fuck 'em. They just talk funny, right?
Yeah.
Here they come. Triple E.
Alright.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Lagos!
Alright, well,
Okay, we got time.
so we're kind of paddling up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
Okay, well we know we
A lot of
have
metaphors.
3
coming out of my mouth.
impending Londons. So what I'm gonna do is, where am I? Am I here? Temple? So I
Yep.
can pick
No, you're not there. Idiot!
I'm not anywhere. I'm in the ether. I'm off the fucking grid.
I'm 86.
86! My free move?
All I can think of is, do you remember that episode of Family Guy? The very opening. He's not even listening.
I was barely listening.
Two
I was
actions.
thinking and listening.
So do you guys remember that episode of Family Guy where they're doing the Justice League opening and they're like, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Meg.
No.
I wasn't talking to you guys.
I
I
don't know.
was talking to them.
Or I could start heading.
You can start
I
hitting.
could head over to Cairo. And then if you want to meet me over there.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Yeah. So that was 2 actions to drop those. And
Oh,
then
you have to give me your 2 cubes.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Didn't feel-
yeah.
Although I don't really understand why 2 cubes,
And
why
then-
2 supplies help you
Right on back
build a
to
supply center
Temple.
faster.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Every
Oh,
single thing.
Does anyone want
Do you-
supplies before I end my turn properly?
Wait, did I get any of my stuff? Did you give me my things? Is that
You
what-
have a card right there, and you have a card right
Well, that's right. I just had to get rid of one immediately. Oh.
I mean, we could
Right.
have her supply washing.
there. I'm like, do you want your fucking card?
Really, he didn't. It's called patience.
Hey, Atlanta. I can search it. I'm gonna find things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we haven't searched yet.
No, we have not.
So, hopefully my hat isn't in the way.
It
Well,
is.
Even if it is.
Why can't we just pass these along? So you want them?
Yes. I just want to use my ability. Alright, 2 cards.
What ability?
They might as well be in the hands of someone, of the active
Right.
players.
Or, yeah, you should have just given them to her.
Yeah, what the fuck does
Can
Karen
give you one,
do?
give her 2.
Karen just sits in the office all day. Karen
Just
is
throw them in
Masturbating till her fingers bleed.
Okay, here they go.
Just tape
There's
them up.
New York
And that's why I didn't want to leave it there.
Yeah, sure, that's why.
and a Washington.
And that sucks. Because Washington got one.
Balls.
An incident happens. That's kind of your area of domain.
It's your bad.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
I was reaching, but my arms were folded in my.
Lenny has been
area.
demoted.
Alright.
Really don't want to
What
put up with
did it
this.
say for the scratch off 1 box on a city card in your hand? Oh, that's search. Spend 2 supply cubes to draw a straight line from the center of your city to the center of another city. Alright. Well, was I going to try and meet you in Cairo?
You can, and hit. And drop off the Cairo card.
No would take me all 4 cards.
Or we
4
could,
moves to get there.
Or we could focus on keeping things supplied, and you can meander on down to Lagos.
What was the ability we gave you again?
Me?
Yeah.
What we just did. Once on your turn, as an action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location.
Okay. And then what was the give one?
That's somebody
Oh, that was
else.
what Dr. Freewind
Yeah, that was somebody
can
else.
do. We were gonna do that
But
give
we
take
can,
thing.
yeah, but we can do that either way. Because if I'm by you, I can give you something.
Well, no, it has to match the city.
Yeah, it's not like I can do it just cause I have to be on you, but
And it has to match the city.
right. But I can still give it to you. That was my point.
But it has to match the city.
Yes.
Unlike your ability, which is take any card.
Right.
Right. Just want to make sure you understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potatoes.
You do understand that you have to.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I
Yeah.
fucking dare you.
Like if
fucking dare you.
if I were on Tripoli and Devin didn't have Tripoli and
So-
we were both there and I could give him Tripoli because we're there.
Correct. But your abilities, you can take any card.
But if I needed to take something from him as well, we still have to be on by each other.
But it doesn't matter.
I hate you. I really fucking hate it when he does that. Go back to work for the next 15 hours.
I welcome
Work
it.
on more projects.
I'll fucking kill myself.
Do you have to do more?
Yeah.
That's what I
It
thought.
didn't get resolved.
Yeah, he got home from work for like 5 minutes and then got a phone call. And I was like, oh.
Oh man.
Well, shit. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. What do we have left to draw? Do you remember? I know we have a shit ton of Londons.
Yep.
I know we have a Tripoli. And
There's a Lagos in there. Did we already hit the Lagos? Yeah.
Did we?
I think there was just the
I
one.
think there was 2.
Was there 2?
I think there was 2.
We should
So.
flip through one more.
So I'm gonna take the long round, go 1, 2, 3, and then drop down.
You want to pick up those on high roll?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one for free, and then drop them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
2 cards. All right, I got another Lagos and a New York. Okay, 2 cards.
London.
All right. We planned for that.
Jackson.
I forgot about Jacksonville.
Mm.
Okay, babe.
The coast is looking rough.
Weird. It's almost like it's meant to. I guess it is where the plague started.
Mm.
Was over in North America. So, all right, babe, it's your turn.
Now I don't know what to do because I only have 2 cards in my hand. So maybe I can, well, no, I can't do that either.
Well, you could go down to Buenos Aires, and then on your next turn you could search, or
Oh yeah. I was thinking of recon. I was like, oh nope, can't do that. I could, yeah. Because I have it, so.
right. Let's see. Well, you could meet Devin over in Tripoli, and we can funnel black cards to him.
Can we do that? We have to be on Tripoli to do that.
Well, you have
Yeah.
Tripoli, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can only give cards of the same city you're in. You could take any card though.
Could you repeat that? For
Based
me?
off your ability of Forberator. Can't read it from here.
Facilitator?
I mean, I'd be impressed for you to read that from where I'm at.
I can't even try. I like even if because I know her name is Karen, I can't even read Karen.
Exactly. So you can meet him down in Tripoli.
Honestly, she doesn't even look like a person from here.
This is what she kind of looks like.
She looks like a.
Well, she's
I'm intent.
she's Native American, so.
How do you know? Maybe she's just really.
Oh no,
tan.
they're all like.
Colored.
What a fucking
No, they really remind me of like Borderlands characters.
racist game.
Pandemic Legacy, yeah, making fun of those
Racist
Fallout characters.
ass.
So you could,
So go to Tripoli and give him Tripoli?
well, no, you wouldn't be able to give it to him because he's not there.
Son
But on his turn, he can go and take it from you, and then do some shit, and then Cairo, and then on my turn, I can go straight to Cairo, give him Cairo, and then he'd have 5 black
of a fuck.
cards.
Well, that sounds pretty efficient, I guess.
I mean, we have an action left, though, because it only takes you 3 to get there. I mean, you can deposit, or not deposit, deploy, deliver supplies, if you wanted to. Or, let's see. We could actually, you can meet me in Lagos and take Lagos from me. So, and then, because that's true because of your ability, remember?
Because of the record keeper, yeah.
Because of record keeper.
Increase my hand by 1, which means take 1 of your cards and increase it to my hand.
So yeah, either one of those. I think you coming to Lagos and taking Lagos from me is probably going to be worth our while a little bit more. Because that doesn't waste an action.
Probably, and also because, I don't know, like, it's not like I'm against funneling to you guys. But if you're trying to lay down centers, that's my job. Like, that's literally Lenny's job.
We spelled Lenny wrong, by the way.
How do they spell it?
Is it with an I?
I think it is with an I-E.
Oh, I was like, anyone who ends their name.
Because I remember, yeah, I was reading an article, and then that's how they wrote it in the article anyway. And I put it L-E-N-N-Y. Oh, hey, I forgot about the back where we can write about with our journals for these characters and how we suck.
Shit, you know, I need like a whole D&D journal.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How I take
it specifies only the 1 card.
Yeah, because like even if it's the same city, you can't you couldn't take both my Lagos just because it's the same city.
Because then it would be a little too.
Right. It's a separate action, so on my turn I'll have to give her Lagos, which is still fine. So if you end your turn in Cairo, then go straight to Cairo and give you Cairo as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
or I could just go to Istanbul and dump both of them. She could meet me in Istanbul, and then I just give her both the Istanbuls.
But that's pretty much doing the same thing as it's either we're funneling her black or yellow. It's the same number either way.
When we're all spread across the board and like I have 3 out of the 4 cards I need, it's a real fucking pain in the ass for someone to come give it to me, or for me to give something to someone else. Like I hate it.
It's just as of right now, she could go to me and her 4th action would be taking Lagos, whereas going to Istanbul is 3.
Seth doesn't like to waste turns. He doesn't like to have empty turns.
Yeah, because that's how you lose Pandemic.
So just take me a look.
But I see what you're saying.
Like, I mean, as my action, I give her you say, okay, so.
But I see what you're saying. Like, if she went to Istanbul instead.
And then, like, I give her the Istanbul card.
That would be the very next turn instead of her waiting for me to get there.
And then she could just, like, as she's passing by to go wherever, she can pick up my Cairo. And then blanco, she has 4 cards.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Found a way to funnel all black cards to you.
Huzzah.
And we build in Cairo.
Build in Cairo.
I mean, Washington has a plague. It has 4 population. I think we're good there.
We just can't go to
Jacksonville will get hit again, though.
We just can't go to New York.
Correct. But we have a supply center there, so even if it did get a plague, we'd be good.
Poor New York.
So, did you want to go to Istanbul?
I guess so.
Istanbul.
So it's still, so you can supply.
Sure. You did spell Lenny wrong.
Huh?
You did spell Lenny wrong.
Well, I'm sorry. That I'm mentally.
Oh,
She can't take them from you. Oh, you saying in
I mean, she
temple.
can take the Cairo now, and then I'll give her the Istanbuls on the next
But
turn.
that means I'm
Oh, she wouldn't supply.
So take it back.
No, because then she couldn't go into Istanbul for you to give them to her. Because taking it from you in the Temple of the Sun is an action, so she'd go 1, 2, 3. Oh no, then move into Istanbul.
Yeah, just as long as she doesn't do the supply.
Yep.
And I'm just saying take the Cairo.
But it's an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you went
So-
1, 2, take from him for 3, and then 4.
Oh, gotcha.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Boo. 2 cards, good sir.
Jacksonville.
Called it. Called it. Incident. I was like, and
London. There's your second London.
like, all right, your turn.
Okay. Well, I think I'll do a local supply.
Okay. Yeah. There we are.
Free. That's 1, 2.
No,
Well,
that's a
free move.
So you've done
One action, and then
2, 3 to give her Istanbul.
Istanbul. 2, 3, and now I got 1 more.
Head back to the Temple of the Sun.
Yeah, might as well.
Or you can fly to. You could not fly. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to sail to Atlanta. Never mind. So you can't connect them through a sea route.
I mean, or I could supply 1 more and just hand you guys a couple more cubes.
Yeah. Supply and then two each.
Yeah, let's just. Huh. I can do 1 supply.
I know, but you have 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
2.
and else. Yeah.
I was like, so
Sounds
2
good.
each. Yeah. Here are your 2 cards. Sir, we have not gotten any events, and there's like 18 of them in there because we suck.
There it is.
Alright.
Mickey Mag.
Oh, wait, forecast. Okay, that's actually a good one to have.
Yeah.
So, raise that. And then bottom card. Oh,
Fuck.
that does suck. So there's that. Alright.
Okay.
Nope, shuffle that.
Oh, right. So,
And then that's why
we have
forecast.
3 Jacksonvilles.
God damn.
And still another London shortly after. And we got the 2 Londons.
That's why the forecast event
Yeah. Tripoli, Lagos, New York, Washington.
allows us. So I do it
How are all
now.
those? So we got, Washington. Okay. Yeah. So, just do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to shuffle them and drop 1 on the bottom.
All right. Cause yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, was that already our second epidemic?
Yep.
Could have sworn. I felt like I drew 1. I guess not.
Okay. So.
Hey, at least we know which one it is.
Yes.
Even then,
So here's what our choices are. We've
we
got
put that event in the. Yeah, not good. Over there, stupid epidemic.
London, Jacksonville, Jacksonville. 2 Londons, Jacksonville, Tripoli, Washington. So the other was what was the other
That's-
one? Washington. No.
So we probably want to put. God damn, that is a shitty
It's a shitty time.
time. Like, that's we'll lose time based off that unless we fortify it.
Yeah. So best we can do is first is the Tripoli Lagos.
That'll get me
We
to
can
my
eat
turn, which I
those.
can then supply Jacksonville.
Right. And so then we'll do Washington's still shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do the Londons and the Jacksonvilles first. So we'll do London, Jacksonville.
Wait, first?
Do we want to do them first?
Well, no, because Jacksonville will get hit.
We want to do them the second time around.
You want to put them enough to where I can get to.
Okay, so where can you get to first?
I can get to Jacksonville.
You can get to Jacksonville in 2 moves and drop.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, we have this. So, right now, whose turn is it going to be?
Mine.
So we're going into your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
After we draw for you.
Right. And then after your turn, you will draw the Jacksonville and a London. Then you'll have fortified Jacksonville at that point. So that can go second.
Right.
Okay. Now, how many can you drop? Just 2?
Yep.
So then at that point, so we can do another Jacksonville. Then London can't eat another, but so then you'll do a Jacksonville. Okay, Lagos, Tripoli, and then we'll do a London and a Jacksonville. See it. So I have to draw for my turn still.
Yes.
Okay, so these are gonna be my turn, and then at the end of your turn, we can eat the London. You should be at Jacksonville.
I can
at this
actually
point.
protect Jacksonville with more. I can pick up some supplies from Lagos
Okay.
and move it over to where
Okay.
we can draw 3 Jacksonvilles.
So then you want to do a double Jacksonville?
Mm.
Okay, and then that'll give us time to get to London and Washington. Look good?
Yeah, I think that's the best
Okay.
alternative with that god awful
Yup.
sequence of draws. God damn. Okay, so what was it? Lagos and London for you? No, Lagos and Tripoli for a year or 2.
Well, I guess triple.
Okay, so my turn. I'm gonna pick one up for free. Okay. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to. She'll be able to build. Okay, so that's for free. 1, 2, 3 down in Jacksonville, and I'm gonna move to Atlanta for 4. Because then I'm gonna do some connect 2 cities. So, all right. So I got a Washington and a produce supplies. All right. So what was?
Next one is, it was at Jacksonville and London.
Okay.
And next is going to be 2 Jacksonvilles.
Okay. All right, babe. It is your turn.
You can't have it.
Huh?
So I was like, you can't have it.
I can't have your turn.
You can't have anything of mine over here. So here's 2 cubes. Aww. Yeah, it was your turn that time.
No, it was not.
So building in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Istanbul, not Constantinople. So that's 1. You could fly straight to Washington, not fly, sail straight to Washington for 2, and then drop your cubes to protect Washington.
Might as well.
You still have an action left.
How? I've done
You built
so
for
much.
1. You moved for 2. You delivered for 3.
What do you want me to do?
I mean, you can stay in Washington and get a scar.
Guess I'll move to New York.
Get the dying population over there.
Yeah.
Help us.
I'm the 1 population.
Ew! Don't touch me.
Alright.
Rabid animals. All of you.
There you are.
Guards?
It's an
Oh.
epidemic.
Oh.
There we go. I was,
Skip
I thought it was
infect
12
cities.
I was like, well, sorry. Yeah, I got one quiet night.
The quiet night.
We're not using it.
Okay. My turn?
No, we need to draw.
2 Jacksonvilles.
It's like they're not.
What
It's like, whoops, I put them in wrong. Sorry, guys. I fucked the whole game.
That's what I was.
Everything goes downhill from there. Everything just burns.
Devin just wanted the game to end longer so he could go home. He's like, oh, well, Seth said we would only do 1 tonight. So.
Alright. So,
Alright.
yeah, your turn.
Turn.
So what were the next 2? It
I
was
just need 1 more yellow, so if you could get your happy ass over to me, that'd be great.
I can actually pull you to make.
Either way.
Magic!
Either or.
You need to somehow get 2 cubes and give them to me because I need to draw a
Oh,
line.
fuck, I need 2 cubes.
Oh yeah, you do.
Well, I can somehow try and don't we have another impending London? And I kind of wanted to guard against that.
Don't forget I have 1 planner.
That is sexually true.
Do we want to use it now?
I'm just saying.
So, yeah, we have another London and Jacksonville. And we still got Washington coming up. So we have a London and the Jacksonville coming up.
So we could use it because I don't think Seth and I or anyone has planned on.
Wait, how do we have a London and a Jacksonville coming up?
Because there's 3 Jacksonvilles.
There should be 3 in there right now.
Yeah, all the Jacksonvilles have been consumed.
Oh, okay.
A London and a Washington. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I was like, I specifically dropped 3 there, and there were no more there. Where'd they go?
Well, I guess that's just on you, isn't it, buddy?
Well, I'm just gonna go London and just supply and drop.
Free. I mean, yeah.
I mean, if she uses the Quiet Night, that gives us a. I mean,
It gives me a turn to try and, but I'm not
Yeah.
equipped to handle London.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not since Rain Man left us.
Yeah.
Karen took his spot.
Well, I mean, I can pick up the supplies from Istanbul. but then we're just gonna have to cover Istanbul shortly thereafter. But it's evened out with this, you know, if it does get drawn.
Right.
So, I mean, I can
Well,
pick
and
those.
what sucks though is that, yes, it evens out in population, but it still counts as us
Right.
losing, and that's how we've lost every time. So.
So I can.
Isn't that how we used to lose in normal pandemic as well? Or sorry,
No, a
pandemic.
lot of the games we've also lost based off running out of disease cubes to play. So we've rarely ever lost with the deck running.
Well, I can pick up one from Istanbul, and
Really?
then I can supply one. Then I can drop 2 total cubes in London.
I see.
So I think that is the. We still need to protect Tripoli, but we can only do so much, and London's coming up. So that's all I can do. So
Okay.
my free pickup, my free move, 1 action, 2 action, 3 action to supply,
Drop.
and then last one to drop. Drop
Okay.
the base. Cairo, Tripoli.
Wow, that's the shittiest hand I've ever fucking seen. Alright, so what was, and then the 2 cards you said were London and Washington?
Yep, Washington and London. Okay, now it's all we don't know.
Now it's all an arms race. Okay, here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Stay with me now.
All ears.
What if I just took a big shit on the board?
Well, yeah.
Well,
What
I think
if?
he's onto something.
But what if? Okay.
Could be a perfect coil.
We can like hold you up and rotate you if need be, like an ice cream machine. Think
It
about
would
that.
just be unhealthy, just diarrhea.
I see.
What if I pick 2 cubes up from Atlanta? Oh, that'd be free, actually.
And then pooped on it.
And then just
Yeah,
put them in my ass and shot them out.
good.
No, what if I pick them up 2 for free and then establish a supply line immediately into Denver?
Oh, I guess. Please don't.
If you want to go to Denver,
Well, I don't want to go to
go to Los
Denver.
Angeles.
I need.
Okay, let's all calm down. Let's think rationally here.
I need
You
your
go to
letter.
Mexico City,
Okay, well, I'd rather go to LA. Well, no, because
San Francisco.
what sucks about doing LA and Mexico City is that they're all out of 1, whereas Denver's kind of alright. I mean, it's a free action to pick up 2. I'm gonna do that because Atlanta will not get drawn. It's literally impossible. I'm gonna spend 2. Will you hand me that pen?
No,
Oh,
you threw it.
I'm gonna throw it in your fucking eye. After I hit you, give me the pen. Just give me the goddamn pen.
Give me that.
Okay. I'm gonna sit. Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Yeah. Oh, I need.
You already fucked it up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Oh, yeah, you did.
There we go. I fixed it. See what happens.
Great, now you wrote on your card.
What? We're not even using that one ever. So I'm there. Yay! So Denver. Kind of want to go to Pagoda, just because of all those good times that we had.
Don't we all want to go to Pagoda?
I don't even know like what's in Pagoda, or Bogota, or Bogoto. Bogote.
People who say, excuse me.
Just what?
But
From Game Girl.
okay.
Okay.
Excuse me. It's like it's right over there. Okay.
That's where that lady was from.
She was from Pagoda. Okay.
Did you just now
That
get
doesn't even get
it?
it. Game Grumps has actually like done a lot for just so much in my life. Like they are my absolute favorite channel to watch. I feel like I know them personally, just the way they portray themselves on their channel, and like my humor stems a lot from the jokes that they make. I just love listening to them. They're just wholesome characters and people that make aspire me to be a better person. My one goal whenever I started this channel was to actually be on their board game channel, which was Table Flip. Unfortunately, they don't do it anymore, but I just hope one day maybe they'll see this video. Maybe I'll get to meet them, and maybe I'll get to play a board game with them. I don't know, but I really want to meet them. They seem awesome. I love Danny's band Ninja Sex Party. I support them wholly. I actually just got their latest album, and I know this is a long interview, but I really love these guys, and they're just a great channel to watch. Alright, so So that's that. So that was actually just one action to do.
Wow.
There should
Weren't you gonna pull me to
there
you?
should be one more cube
Oh.
there.
You built this one.
Yes, I did. There actually should be.
Did you hear me?
Oh, it's right there. What?
Weren't you going to pull me to you?
Well.
So please.
Or
can I have
better
your-
yet.
Oh my god. There's no better yet.
So I have how many
Look at that
actions?
top.
I have 3.
But go.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna sound super useless because I realize you don't need blue. So. You only need one more?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna sail to Lagos. And then I'm gonna, so that's 2. I'm gonna pull you to me for
Fucking
3.
magic.
I'm gonna give you Lagos
Genius.
for 4.
Genius. Now I just need 2 cubes.
Hey look, Sao Paulo. So hey, you can actually just take Sao Paulo from me and then build.
Well, I have a Sao Paulo.
But that will give you 5, you don't need 2 cubes anymore. 2 cards, sir. I don't know what they're gonna be.
Do we want to ration event now? Because we're getting close to victory.
Oh yeah.
We can actually probably,
Yeah, because we'll win.
we
this
will win if
turn.
we do that.
Do it!
Well, no, we'll need to do another supply line, but that's, she still needs, oh,
But then it
that's
ends immediately after the supply line.
correct. So hold on, let's see if we can do it.
Wait, I thought that was just a suggested objective.
We still need to finish 2 in February.
Oh.
So,
Bull.
if she takes it from me as an action, that's 1.
2
Build 2.
suggested objectives? Because we already have
Build
1
2.
done, so that'd be 2.
Move. Huh?
So we already have 1 done.
I don't think that one counts. Like, I don't think it continues over.
Or maybe they should have said that.
I don't know. It doesn't say. And the cards that we read afterwards didn't say. So,
Well, fine. Let's just do it the hard way. Those trade routes are so hard. So, example, let's say we reconned in the first part of the month and we lose. Let's skip to the next part of the month. We don't get the same recon, like what? Oh yeah, I just forgot that all your hard work is just thrown out the fucking window, like you really didn't do it.
so if okay, so if she builds, takes 1, that's 1 action. Builds, that's 2. Moves to Sao Paulo, 3. Picks those up for free, then immediately draws the supply line. Fucking.
Let's go to the.
Lima,
Yeah, let's do that.
which would be
Yeah.
4, and we would win. So yeah, do 1 quiet night. 1 night in Bangkok.
Stop. You can't say that yet. Bangkok hasn't even come out.
It's not coming up. Asia fucking died.
Asia.
So skip the Infect City step. Alright, baby. Alright, so here's Sao Paulo.
Thanks. Always wanted to do the other day.
Yay! And then you build! Yay!
All of them.
So that was 2 actions.
Down there.
And then it was down to Sao Paulo for 3, picking these up
Free.
for free.
Just keep them.
Yeah, and then getting rid. So where do you want to go? We can't cross. Yeah, how does that specifically say?
You can go in.
We can't cross unexplored territory. I mean, there's none in
Cannot
between.
cross water,
There's no-
unexplored areas, another city, or another supply line. So no, there's no in between.
So then you just
But
go to,
it depends on. We can't cross the sea here, so we
Right.
can't go from Sao Paulo to
We're
Bogota.
clear on this, yeah.
So do we want to go
Santiago?
down to Santiago and then?
Why not connect to the port so you can actually like teleport there?
Oh, you're right. That would create.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
already.
So
Yes.
all right. So we're adding in Lima. Yay!
Oh, I thought you meant the other port. I was like, okay.
You meant Lima, right?
I
Okay.
I mean, first of all, it's my turn, so I thought he meant Buenos Aires, and I was like, I mean, we can already get to it though, but whatever.
Right.
And then you took the pen, and I was like, oh, I guess, guys. So, okay.
And then add Lima to the end game stuff. And yay! We did that one. Woo! Woo! So we win February with actually only using 2 events. So, who knew? Karen came in clutch.
Yeah, well, that Karen and Lenny combo was
Right.
pretty sexy. Just
Right.
like, get over here.
Take my information. Well, we were making love. So, Alright, adjust population. So Jacksonville is going down to a spy. So thanks a lot for letting that happen, Devin.
You're welcome.
You piece of shit.
I'm glad they're dead.
Washington is going down to a 3.
That's their fault.
It's their own fault for supporting Trump. What? Yeah, I don't think that's right. New York goes back up
This is all
Hey.
Trump's America.
to a 2. I mean, they're still struggling, but New York was always struggling.
All these fair weather citizens just like, oh, it's shitty over here, let's go over here. Oh, I got shitty, let's go back.
Lagos is going up to a 4.
Hey.
Yeah. And then Istanbul going up
Back to a 3.
back to a 3. That
Decent,
that was
decent.
actually, yeah, that was actually a really good round. Check the legacy deck. That is step 2 of our first game in March. Resolve cards in the game end area. Lima's going in there.
Just one card.
Yeah, from Lima, yeah.
Cool.
There was another one that did that too.
And then we
I
connected
think
Denver.
Atlanta only had one.
We connected Denver.
Yes, we did. So Denver's in there as well.
And then just
And those we haven't done. No cities had 0, and we haven't lost.
we have lost 4 games in a row.
Spend production units. So, okay, so how many cities? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Mhm.
So we have 4 production units to spend plus 1 because we won the game, so we have 5 to spend.
Oh, yeah.
What do we want to get? Do we want to get a permanent? Oh, well. Do we want to get a permanent,
Resupply?
a permanent supply center in New York? To kind of just
Since it's struggling.
since it's struggling, that if it's permanent,
I want.
you just want it to
I
burn.
just, no, I want in a place that has a steady, a nice solid population, so we can produce
It has to
supplies.
be where it has to be where we build. Or this game.
So the way to get it to a steady population is by putting one down, though. In my eyes, that's how I see it.
I mean,
Like,
Lagos.
Correct.
to get it back up. So my vote.
But what are some other like neat character abilities?
Okay, so
I want to wait on Lenny, unless there's a really good Lenny one, because I don't want to buff him up
there was one in here that I really liked.
too early.
The recon action with 1 fewer card. I like that one. So
Give it to Lenny then.
no, because then we're having him recon and not build. So that costs 3. We have foreman when doing the established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube. Those are scars. We have architect. You may do the build supply center action with 1 fewer card. Give that one to Lenny.
That combo.
Yeah.
So then it's 3 cards.
Yes.
That would be pretty broken.
Like at the end
Right.
of the game, it's like, Lenny, you didn't need any cards to do anything.
Right. Supplier, once on your turn, as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to a city matching a card in your hand.
That'd be a good one for 86.
That would be a pretty good one for 86. Coordinator, as a free action, move a pawn to your location as if it is an adjacent location.
So a weaker
pawn.
pawn.
Weaker
Move
character.
a
But it's
pawn
free,
to
yeah.
your location if it is in a. Oh, so like this.
Yeah.
This is adjacent, so I can move her to me for free.
Yes.
And well, that's not bad because the board's kind of small to where
Right
that
now.
moving you for free to me would be good, and then I can use
So what was the one where I supply a cube to a card I have?
as an action. That's supplier, and that's 3. Infrastructure. This card counts as 3 cards of its color for the build supply center action. Oh my god, could you imagine giving architect to Lenny and then putting a certain card? So it's like with Lenny, he's just 1 card he can build. It's like
Lenny is the
you're a
master.
little,
that-
you're a farmhand boy. We have foundations. Those are all the same. The card counts as 2.
Mm-hmm.
Runner, as an action, discard a city card while in a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid. So it makes kind of movement makes havens a little bit better. Broker, as an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the player discard pile. That's for if you want to, if you need to move somewhere, like if I need to.
Or if you need like different styled cards.
Right. So there's that, and then there's also the game end upgrades, permanent supply centers. Yeah, so that costs 3, and obviously we're not doing scars. And then we have the Outrider, which allows you to recon with 1 fewer card, which isn't bad. I don't know who to give things to. I really don't want to stack up all of our abilities on one person in case they die.
That's what I just said. That's why I don't want to give too many to Lynn. Like you don't want to put all those.
Because that's gonna suck. Because those abilities are out the window. He
So
died.
then either 86 or Karen.
I mean, we also still have Dr. Freewind that we haven't used. I don't know if we ever will, but
Exactly, which we will at some
as an
point.
action, give any one player card to a player in your location. So that ability, but he allows to give it, so
Right.
you can pass on by. And the taking one sucks because you have to wait for your turn to do it. I mean, it worked really well
And
here.
giving one sucks if you have to wait for your turn to do that too. You have to wait either way.
Right. I just think that giving it can be done. I guess it's the same other way.
Yeah, it just sounds better until you actually put it into.
Right.
motion.
Right. I want to know what these search
We could have
cards.
searched, but we had to win. So-
Right. We'll probably never search ever. So we have 5 to spend.
So
I mean, you could get the facility or the whatever the building one is for
the
free.
architect.
The Outrider.
I mean, you give that to someone else, so then not only Lenny is a proper builder,
Oh, I see.
Just in
You're talking
case.
about the do the build splice
so
interaction
then
with
it
1
just,
fewer cards.
strengthens the entire team. So we're not so. I mean, you could give that to Mr. Freewind. Granted, we don't use him too much.
Dr. Freewind.
Dr.
He didn't go.
Sir Freewind.
He didn't go get his doctorate to be called Mr.
Professor.
Well, maybe he should act like it. You can just tell by his attitude. I'm
His
beautiful.
lungs
He's a
beautiful.
liberal arts professor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So do we want to do you want to give coordinator to Karen for 2 and then architect to Freewind? I mean,
Wait, which one's coordinator?
that's a free action move upon your location if it is in an adjacent location. It's just those free actions are really nice.
They really come in handy. They do, and they're cheap.
Or we can put a supply center in Lagos. It's only 1 away from. It doesn't count. It doesn't count towards the objectives to build, but it will allow us to recon. Because now, well, we still cannot do that one. We can because we have to have 5 unique cards, and we only have no. We would now that we have Lima. We would need 1 Lima, 1 Lagos, 1 Sao Paulo, 1 Buenos Aires, and 1
The
Jacksonville.
one Lima in the deck.
Yep. You would just need to do that to be able to recon, but that would be permanent forever if we wanted to do that one. So we can do that one, and then we could do the foreman doing the established supply line action, spend 1 fewer Q, but I like the idea. What about infrastructure? Add a city card. It gets added to a city card, and that card now counts as 3 cards in the color for build supply. So we can put it on like Istanbul or something.
Mhm.
To where
Wouldn't be
now,
too bad.
now 1 Istanbul counts as 3 towards building, which means Cat would
Wouldn't
only
be too
need
bad. Is there only 1 of those though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it costs 2. Or we can do a foundation and it counts as 2 cards.
We
Instead
could do
of 3.
both.
We could do foundation and foundation. 2 foundations and then the permanent supply center.
Yeah, sure.
You want to do that?
We could do Lagos.
I think they're gonna come in handy in the long run. Like you gotta think small sometimes
Right.
works out in the long
It's just
run.
because
I mean-
she happened to be very beneficial this game. I don't know.
And Lenny's very beneficial right now, but Lenny could totally suck in the next game. It depends on objectives. It depends.
Right.
There's so much with this game. Like a lot of times you start playing and you're like,
Like
oh,
you
shit.
weren't like as effective
Nope.
this one.
I didn't pop up very
I think it's also because we didn't have Rain Man to have that combo going.
Mhm.
And we weren't really playing catch up a lot. We built a supply center right out the gate with Karen's ability to just be like, here, oh, take it. There you go.
Also, it was more focused on like a single area.
That's true.
Like the West Coast just got, or East Coast got fucked.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we want to do the permanent supply center in Lagos? Is that a sure thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, next to a city that just had one, so Lagos had one, and that one's not too bad. So we can put that. I don't know. We'll put it right here.
So its population will just ever increase until, as
far
long as
I
we
know.
keep the plague cubes away from it.
Yep. Yep, because it will start with one.
Yeah, that's like a heavy investment for India.
Well, that's why I was saying New York, because I was like, oh, it will prevent it from crashing and burning.
Oh,
And then we wanted to do 2 foundations on which cards?
Let's see here. So we've got a recon for yellow, so we'll need more yellows. So
Yep, so what you want to do...
a yellow and a black, methinks.
Yeah.
Since we seem to have, since now we have like 2 new blue
We have
cities.
3.
3 new blue
Atlanta.
cities.
Yep.
Only 2 new yellows, and we have no new blacks.
Okay, so which blacks? Istanbul?
We can do Cairo.
Let's do Istanbul. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is Istanbul. It is Istanbul. It's not Constantinople, so
Yeah,
let's
that's
do that.
good. And then, Sao Paulo? Because it doesn't matter, like, where we build the supply center. It just has to match the color.
Yeah, works for me.
Alright. So, foundations. Yay! That seems to thematically makes sense, because we built foundations in Sao Paulo, because that's our most populated city.
Just built a supply center with sniper posts. Keep those all away.
Alright. So that was that. And I hope these come in handy later. They probably won't. They'll probably never come up again.
Oh yeah, we still have that rip up New York card in there.
Yep, it is still in there. Alright. We could have also spent points. I keep forgetting that. We could also spend 1 point to increase the population by 1.
Just
Just a
there you
point.
go.
Yep. So we could do that. And also that's how we get if a city's forsaken, which is 0 population, you can spend 2 to increase it to 1. So at least that's there. Alright, if you won the game, which we did, let's fill this out. So that was, what's today's date? The 6th? The 6th, 17. Seth was Karen this time. Ooh. Kat was Lenny. Yeah. And Devin was 86. And we won! Yay! And how many cities are on the grid? Did I say 14? 14. Okay. Yeah, the grid thing confused me. I was like, man, that's a lot of points we're getting early on. Makes sense that we have to link it. And so now for our next game in March, we are back down to 4. Alright. So, that was it, everyone. That was the 2nd game in February. I hope you are enjoying. Let us know if you made any mistakes in the comments below, and hopefully we'll learn from them throughout the series. What are we going to do? What are we, for them? Are we going to do a 3-month series and then do a... So far, or do you want to do 5?
I'm gonna do half the year.
You want to do half the year?
Yeah, you don't know if you don't like pandemic for sure until half the year.
Alright.
It's like real life. It's like, oh, this year actually fucking sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, the supplies really dwindle.
Oh, yes. I think they go down by 3 each time. They do.
Let's see if
You're
we
down
can...
to just 4.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Oh, and then actually next month we have to complete 3 objectives.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So let's just really tough it out and get to the nitty gritty, and then we'll say.
Okay. Then we'll do a kind of like a first impressions.
Yeah, because March just could suck, and we can be like, oh fuck this game.
That's true. That is very true. So that's it, everyone. I hope you're enjoying. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you want to support us, you can go ahead and click that link to go to my Patreon account. If you have any suggestions, you can go ahead and click the link in the show notes below to go to my Board Game Geek list. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.